Do you struggle to stay motivated to work out? If so, you're not alone. The struggle is real. Across the globe, countless people grapple with maintaining that initial spark of motivation that gets them off the couch and into the gym. The why is simple. Fitness is hard work. It's a never-ending cycle of sweat, sore muscles, and early mornings. And yet, it's also one of the most rewarding endeavors one can undertake. Why? Because fitness is about more than just looking good in a mirror. It's about feeling strong, inside and out. It's about waking up each day with the energy and vitality to live life to the fullest. And most importantly, it's about health, longevity, and well-being. However, none of this is possible without motivation. Motivation is the fuel that drives the fitness journey. It's what gets us up before dawn for that run or keeps us going when every muscle screams for rest. But do not worry, today we'll discuss ways to keep that motivation alive. First, let's take a moment to understand what motivation is. Motivation in its simplest form is the driving force behind our actions. It's the spark that lights the fire of desire in us to achieve something. It's what gets us out of bed in the morning, and it's what keeps us going when the going gets tough. When it comes to fitness, motivation is the fuel that powers our workout engines. But not all motivation is created equal. There are two main types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic, and understanding them can make a world of difference in your fitness journey. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's driven by personal satisfaction and the joy of doing something for its own sake. It's that feeling you get when you've beaten your personal best, or when you've finally mastered that tricky yoga pose. It's the natural high that comes from realizing you're stronger, faster, or more flexible than you were yesterday. Intrinsic motivation is powerful, but it's also elusive. It's not something you can force, but when you find it, it can be a game changer. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, comes from outside. It's the rewards and recognition you get from others. It's the compliments you receive when your hard work starts to show. It's the trophies, the medals, the Instagram likes. Extrinsic motivation can be a great kickstarter, but it's not always sustainable. It depends on external factors that are often out of our control. Both types of motivation play a role in fitness. Intrinsic motivation keeps you going because you love the process, while extrinsic motivation can provide that initial push or occasional boost when you need it. The key is to find a balance. Use extrinsic motivation to get you started, but strive to cultivate intrinsic motivation for the long haul. Remember, understanding your motivation is the first step in maintaining it. One key to staying motivated is setting realistic goals. Now you may wonder, why is this so important? Well, setting achievable and measurable fitness goals is like setting up a roadmap for your fitness journey. It gives you a clear direction and helps you know exactly where you're headed. Imagine climbing a mountain without a peak in sight. Sounds daunting, right? But if you know that the peak is just a few miles away, suddenly the climb doesn't seem so impossible. That's the magic of setting realistic goals. When you set a goal that's achievable, you're more likely to stay committed because you can actually envision yourself reaching that goal. And when you make your goals measurable, you're able to track your progress, which can be a massive boost to your motivation. So whether your goal is to run a 5-kilometer race, lift a certain weight, or just feel healthier, make sure it's realistic and measurable. Remember, a well-defined goal can serve as a powerful motivator. Exercise doesn't have to be a chore. In fact, it should be fun. Now, you might be wondering how exactly you can turn your workouts into something enjoyable. Well, there are plenty of ways to do just that. Firstly, consider trying new exercises. This not only adds variety to your routine, but also keeps your body guessing, and that's a good thing. You see, when your body gets used to a certain exercise, it no longer has to work as hard, which means you're not getting the most out of your workout. So why not mix it up? Try a new class, incorporate some dance moves, or even take your workout outdoors. Secondly, consider working out with a friend. Not only can this make your workout more enjoyable, it also adds a healthy dose of competition, and we all know how motivating that can be. Lastly, consider incorporating games into your workouts. This could be as simple as setting challenges for yourself, or it could involve actual games like a race or a treasure hunt. When you enjoy what you're doing, it's much easier to stay motivated. Another powerful motivator is celebrating small wins. It's easy to overlook the smaller victories when we're so focused on the larger goal, but acknowledging each and every achievement along the way can make a world of difference. Think about it this way: when you plant a seed, You don't just wait for it to become a fully grown tree before you acknowledge its growth, do you? Of course not. You celebrate every new leaf, every new branch that sprouts. The same principle applies to your fitness journey. Every extra minute you spend on the treadmill, every additional set you complete, every pound you shed, these are all milestones worth celebrating. Celebrating small wins does more than just make you feel good in the moment. It can actually boost your motivation and self-esteem in the long run. You see, when you acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small, you're actually reinforcing positive behavior. You're telling your brain, hey, we did something good here. Let's do it again. And the more you do it, the more your brain starts to associate working out with positive feelings, making it easier for you to stick to your routine. Moreover, celebrating small wins can help you stay resilient in the face of setbacks. When you're hyper-focused on a big, distant goal, it's easy to feel defeated when you hit a bump in the road. But when you're used to celebrating every little victory, you have a reservoir of positive experiences to draw from. So the next time you face a setback, you can remind yourself of all the progress you've made so far and use that as fuel to keep going. And remember, celebrating doesn't have to mean throwing a party every time you hit a new personal best. It could be as simple as taking a moment to acknowledge your achievement or treating yourself to something you enjoy. The key is to find a way to celebrate that feels meaningful to you. So let's start acknowledging those victories, no matter how small they might seem. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a win worth celebrating. Developing a routine can also help keep motivation high. Now, you might wonder, how exactly does a routine help? Well, it's simple. A consistent workout schedule reduces the mental effort required to get started. It creates a sense of predictability, and predictability, my friends, is a powerful tool. It's like setting an internal clock that goes off, reminding you it's time to exercise. When you don't have to deliberate over whether or not to hit the gym, you save mental energy. This energy can then be redirected towards your workout. Over time, this routine becomes so ingrained in you that skipping a workout feels odd. It's like forgetting to brush your teeth in the morning. It just doesn't feel right. Embedding workout into your daily routine makes it a part of your life, not an extra task you need to squeeze in. So, you see, consistency is key. Remember, a good routine reduces decision fatigue and keeps you on track. In conclusion, staying motivated to work out can be a challenge, but it's not impossible. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed today. Understanding motivation is a key first step. Remember, motivation isn't just about getting excited about a new workout plan. It's about digging deep and finding that inner drive to keep going, even when things get tough. When you understand your own motivations, you're better equipped to push through those moments of doubt and keep moving forward. Next, we discussed the importance of setting realistic goals. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new fitness journey and set lofty goals. However, setting achievable goals not only keeps you motivated, but also helps you track your progress. These goals become stepping stones, guiding you on your path to fitness success. We also touched on the idea of making workouts fun. Exercise doesn't have to be a chore. Incorporate activities you love, like dancing or hiking, into your routine. Find a workout buddy, try a new sport, or even turn your workout into a game. The more fun you have, the more likely you are to stick with it. Celebrating small wins was another theme we explored. Every step you take towards your fitness goals is a victory. So don't wait until you've reached your ultimate goal to celebrate. Acknowledge your progress along the way. These small celebrations can provide a huge boost to your motivation. Lastly, we talked about the power of a routine. Developing a consistent workout schedule is essential in staying motivated. A routine not only provides structure, but also helps you make exercise a part of your everyday life. So there you have it. Staying motivated to work out may be challenging, but armed with these strategies, you're ready to overcome any obstacle. Stay focused, stay motivated, and remember, your health is worth every effort, every